All right. Alrighty. Morning, everyone. Is that whoever is in here? Good morning. Good morning. Alrighty, guys. Couple levels here. We have a hourly low that we just swept on NQ at 601. We have previous day low at 564. So that's another level below us to watch on NQ. We also have our next hourly high is up at 712, which is London session high. So quite a ways higher for the next hourly high. And our next hourly low is at 564. ES is about to sweep an hourly low at 844. Next hourly low would be previous day low down at 835. And then hourly high on ES is up at 868. That's London high. And then we have our 50% levels. which on NQ it's at 661 right now. 661. So right here, that blue line is our 50% level. Okay. So yeah, that's about it there. Yeah. See if more people join up, or if it's gonna be a very chill day. We had 25 people or so in the back testing last night, which is very nice. It's funny how many people joined the back testing session for what they think, I believe they think is like free settings. Versus like the live stream here on YouTube, hanging out, calling out some live trades. A lot less people. Just you can tell who wants to put in the work. Anyway, we got market open here in 1 minute. We do have FOMC tomorrow, so all that means is it's gonna start getting choppier, I believe, as we get closer to FOMC. So just be careful. We have Jolt's job openings today at 10. That's high impact news. So got to watch out for that 10 a.m. candle. And then again, just tomorrow, FOMC and some red folder at 8:30. So yeah, that's about it though. You guys joined the backtesting session last night. I would appreciate what you thought on that poll or in the chat, either way. All right, market is open, and we actually just got like an A+ setup right off the rip. Well, that was actually a minute ago, but all right. Pumping up here on the open. ES never swept that hourly low. Oh, someone didn't like the backtesting session last night. Interesting. If you didn't, you can feel free to let me know what you didn't like. Maybe it's that we didn't find any crazy settings. Maybe they weren't there. That's also true. How you doing, Scott? How are you doing? Could turn on my light, but don't want to today. How's the iFVG trader working? Working good? Yeah, working good. We found some interesting stuff on the live stream last night. One of, I think Media Boy ran kind of somewhat of what we found last night. Got a nice win overnight. We didn't find anything crazy. I think a lot of people learned some more on how to backtest, but still live, that's good. That's always good, yeah. Hey there, recently found your community looking to get the iFVG bot soon. Well, welcome to the community. If you have questions, you can let me know about anything. But yeah, Media Boy caught one win. That minor tweak from yesterday's session. Caught a nice win overnight. Might be a slow morning. These settings I have on here on the left is kind of what we found last night. We just set previous day low, by the way, on NQ, so I'd be watching longs here. Yeah, these settings I tested last week to yesterday. It's about 4,900, call it 5 grand of profit with a 1,500 drawdown in the last week, which I think is pretty good. So that was ran on market replay. So if you ran these settings last week, you would have made 5K. So yeah, just kind of found those somewhat last night. Nothing difficult at all to find. Pretty much loaded up well, you still need to make sense of how to trade an iFVG anyway, but I would be watching this setup here, guys. This is actually a pretty good setup. We swept previous day low here. So if we can break and hold above this gap here on the 1 minute, that's a solid long. If the bot doesn't take it, then even manually, I'd say it's probably a pretty good setup. If it pushes up too far, then you might need to jump in yourself. The only bad thing about this is ES is pretty much hitting the 50% level. It's below the 50% right now, so if it hits it, it might reject, push us lower, as it's happening right now. But yeah, FOMC tomorrow, so just be careful because I do believe it's gonna get choppier as we get further into the day and tomorrow. Do have an SMT here as well with ES, quite a big SMT. So I mean, yeah, we'll see if this closes. I would say it looks like it'll be a good trade. Again, if it pushes up too far, you might have to jump in manually. Like if you push up to like 610, might need to get in with half your size or so. So I'd be maybe in half size here in case we run. Add the other half if we pull back here. All right, so we closed. There you go. Okay, this is a A+ setup here. A+ setup. Bot actually took it as well. We'll see if it does anything. Again, I ran these settings last week on market replay. 5K profit, 1,500 drawdown. You know, I don't know if we'll, you know, obviously go up and hit all these TPs or whatnot, but might instantly turn around and lose. ES is right at the 50% level, rejecting currently, so that's not good. Can I pull this chart up? Okay. Let me switch this to an ES chart. I want to show you guys the 50% level. That's September. We don't want that. Okay. All right, we got the 50% level on ES right here. It's at 56.75. So right there, that blue line's our 50%. Again, ES really needs to get above that. You can see how even ES rejecting this is making NQ hesitate, right? So really want ES to get above that, and that'd be good for the trade. But again, this is A+. I called it out before it even happened. So if you don't have these settings ran, which I know probably a lot of people don't, manual opportunity called out there for you. Okay. A+, I mean, we have the SMT with ES, so we have a divergence, a bullish divergence with ES. We swept previous day low. We have good momentum. We have the iFVG. We have fairly clear targets above us. We have the 50% level, which is at now 644. So this 50% level, good spot to scale. That's where our first TP is. Yeah, so overall solid. If I traded this manually as well, I would have had, this would have been my trade. So this is obviously the trade here, entry here. I would have had my stop right here. Okay, would have had my stop here. I don't like putting it that far down, all the way down here. And I do have an offset on this as well. So it's a 15 offset, which is a bigger offset, right? Okay, just hit first TP. But the stop loss was down here at 50 or so. So I do have a stop loss offset if it were to just wick below the low and reverse. But hit first TP there. Anyway, I would have exited here probably for 1-to-1 with some of my position. Again, stop loss here, you know, a little bit earlier than the bot would have taken it. And you could leave runner if I was manually trading it up till probably this gap, 2-to-1, somewhere on there. But I would definitely be break even here. And yeah. A very nice, very clean, called it out, A+ trade. Very nice and very clean. Even this actually is probably too big of a stop, because 85 down to, like, I probably would have had it here 80 if we broke below that gap. So it would have hit 2R for me manually. Very nice setup right off of previous day low. But we are rejecting again this blue line. It's kind of faint. Yeah, okay. So we just rejected the 50% level like crazy. So this blue line on NQ, that's our 50%. It's very faint. I was gonna try and make it bigger. Yeah, that blue line's our 50%. Again, rejecting it. Those are strong levels. Okay, but either way, this just ran 50 points. So if you took that manually, there you go. There you go. Did anyone in here take that? I don't know. If anyone took that manually for me calling it out, probably not. There's only a few people who do that. I don't know if they're in here, but took that. Yep, Mayan. I was gonna say, if Mayan wasn't in here, I don't know if anyone else takes that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, A plus setup, pretty much everything you want. Nice reversal right off the previous day low. Again, previous day low is pretty much got stopped here, right? So didn't even get a candle closure below it. Literally just wicked it, reversed, got the inversion, move. Started watching when you call it out, waiting for that close. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it was a nice close too. Didn't close too high, so nice close and pulled back into the gap for even better entry opportunity. If this hits us break even, it won't be a big win or anything, but I'm still fine-tuning these settings. They're not like, you know, crazy or anything, but I would have taken that on my funded account, except manually I would have taken that. But I already took a trade pre-market and got a base hit. I'm up like 170 on my top step funded, which I was thinking I might trade more, and I could have taken that and made, you know, an additional 1-to-1 or whatnot. But when you're up 170, it's kind of hard. Like, do you want to just secure the base hit day and then it counts for a day towards the payout? So I did that. So if I have one more day tomorrow of a solid day, maybe I get 400 bucks tomorrow, which is usually what I go for, 1-to-1. Then I should be able to get a $1,500 payout per account there. There's a recording. It's on the WAP in the back testing section on the WAP I made. So you go into the setup guide, it's in there. So we might get stopped out here. Again, you guys got to start using those 50% levels. Right? I mean, look at that. Rejected it perfectly. Ooh, Bulinox has 91% off right now. Post that. All right. Be great if we could rip back to the upside without getting stopped out here, but it's not looking great for us. So, yeah. Bulinox 90% off. I believe Apex still Yeah, Apex, this is the last day. Actually, Apex has 60% off with a $6 PA fee, so pretty much $84 all in for any account. So 300k account, 150k account, all in is $84. So pretty good, honestly, pretty good. That ends today. So if you have any Apex accounts that need activated, now's the time to do so. Okay. And then the Bulanox stuff I posted. Why it's so expensive? Why is what so expensive? Got stopped out break even there. What is the best trailing ATM for MNQ? There is no best trailing ATM. It's whatever you want. It's whatever you want. Also, what are you saying is expensive? Curious. Well, guys, it's starting to get choppy here. Yeah. Guys, well. Going sideways, not much for it right now. Looks like High Life Trading in the Discord just said grab 2 extra evals. Ended with another green day thanks to iFVG. It looks like he's got four evals. 2 of them he made 300, 2 of them he made 600. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. It'd be a big bummer if this started ripping without us here, but ES is ripping. If we took this on ES, Look at ES here. ES is moving. NQ's just sideways though. It's not even 10, but I have a feeling it's going to be very boring the rest of the session here. I don't think we'd be getting any more trades on these settings here. Maybe I'll keep this on for some entertainment. I'm bored this morning, guys. It's so choppy. Oh my gosh. We got that one trade, which was an A+ setup. But that's it. How you know it's choppy? By looking at the screen. It's choppy. It's not going up or down. It's going sideways. It's chop. Guys, I don't know. We might call it. I don't want to sit here and just look at a screen for the next 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So, why don't we call it here? Again, backtesting sessions posted to the WAP. So if you haven't seen that, go take some time. It's an hour. Put it on 2x speed if you want. I don't care. But go watch it. Go listen to it. And I'm gonna call it here. One trade on those settings on the left. Couple trades for other people in the group on the 1 minute chart. Very nice. So yeah, we're gonna call it here. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow is FOMC day. So I'll see everyone then. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid on your accounts. And I'll see everyone tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.